Hello, everybody. This is Mrs. Watt. I'm going to do a quick ELA lesson with you guys. And I want you to look at this. Zach's recording for me right now, so he's helping me out. So, Miss Marini had these hanging up in her room, but I didn't make them as fancy as hers were. So, if you remember the road maps, there's a different road map for fiction and then a different one for nonfiction. So today, what I'm going to be reading to you guys it's called Foul Ball. It's in the packet that Miss Marini sent home with you guys. And today, the passage that we're reading is nonfiction. So remember, what does nonfiction mean? It means that it is a real, true story, right? Remember, nonfiction means it's real. Fiction means it's fake. So today, we're going to be focusing on the purpose or main idea of the text, evidence to support the author's argument, inferences from the structure, headings, and topic sentences, and text features. Okay, so I'm going to go through and read this story real quick with you guys. So what should I be doing while I'm reading? So let's think about that for a minute. So they have these beautiful lines next to the passages. So what should I be doing while I'm reading? I should be taking notes. I should be annotating. So as I'm reading, I'm going to make notes on the side. So it says, the title of the story is Foul Ball. When people think of plants, they think green. The green of plants comes from special green cell parts called chloroplasts. Most plants use chloroplasts to make food from sunlight, but not the stinking corpse lily. The corpse lily doesn't have any chloroplast and it doesn't need sunlight. It steals its food instead. So I'm going to underline those last few sentences because that sounds really important to me. Okay, so most of the time the stinking corpse lily hides down in the earth, clinging to the roots and stem of a host plant. The lily sucks out sugars that the host plant makes for itself. The rainforests where the stinking corpse lily lives are filled with tall, leafy trees. All those trees make a lot of shade, so very little sunlight reaches the forest floor. Stealing food lets the stinking corpse lily survive where it's too dark for other plants. So this one, I think I'm going to underline where it talks about the lily sucks out sugars that the host plant makes for itself. So what do they mean when they're talking about a host plant? What does that mean? If you go to a party, the person that's putting on the party is called the host. So basically it's like a plant that is doing all the work for them, basically, kind of, in this circumstance. Okay, so now I'm on paragraph 3. The corpse lily can only be seen when it flowers. The flower buds erupt from the plant's roots. They swell to the size of basketballs and then open their petals. The flowers can be over 3 feet, 1 meter wide. That's so big that a toddler could stretch out on them like a bed, but you wouldn't want to nap there. As the name suggests, stinking corpse lilies are famous for smelling like dead, rotting animals. Woo! So here I'm probably going to underline the flowers can be over 3 feet wide, and then as the name suggests, stinking corpse lilies are famous for smelling like dead, rotting animals. I want to talk about this word right here. It's erupt. So when you think about the word erupt, what do you probably think about? Zach, what do you think about when you hear the word erupt?
Volcanoes.
Yeah, volcano. What happens when a volcano erupts? Right?
Lava starts
The
peeling
lava
out.
comes out the top. So when they're saying the flower buds erupt from the plant's roots, it kind of means the same thing. It means like shooting out of the plant's roots. Okay? The lily uses its horrible smell to attract flies. When flies smell the corpse lily, they come to check it out. As they walk around the flower looking for the rotting meat, they get covered in pollen. The disappointed flies carry the pollen away with them when they leave. If the plant is lucky, the flies will be fooled by another corpse flower soon and drop the pollen off there. So I'm going to underline the lily uses its horrible smell to attract flies. The corpse lily is an exception to the rule that all plants photosynthesize. Why bother? When can you make such a lovely smell without all that work? And then this little picture down here says, it may look pretty, but the corpse lily doesn't smell pretty. Okay. So now I'm going to look at a few of the questions with you guys. So the first one says, so we're going to go on this side first. What general information does the author want you to know? Turn to a partner and summarize foul ball. So I'm not gonna do that because we just read it together. So you should be able to, what does the author want you to know? Okay. So I'm gonna post an activity on Seesaw for you guys to do where you're gonna be answering all of these questions. Okay. So then question number 2 says, how does the corpse lily get food? Okay, it talked about that. Go back and rewatch the video if you need to. What makes the corpse lily different from other plants? Oh, yep, talked about that also. And then this part says, how does the text work? So in paragraph 3, find the word erupt. What does it usually mean? What does it mean in the context of this text? Explain your reasoning, and we kind of already talked about that, so that should be pretty easy. Number 2, what is the author's tone in this passage? How does the author establish the tone? Okay, and then the last question says, how does the author organize this passage? Use details from the text to support your answer. So I'm going to put all of those questions on Seesaw, and I want you guys to answer them, okay? So thanks for watching my video. Once again, I miss you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, doing your work. Make sure you're posting stuff on Seesaw, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I think Mr. Heening's going to be making his worm video tomorrow, so be watching out for that. Okay, bye.